What's going on, guys? Gomes back again on another MLB The Show 19 Diamond Dynasty video. First, I just want to say this is something I mentioned in, I believe, one of my videos yesterday. I am going to be going on vacation next week. I will be in Florida, but I do want to still prepare videos. I still want to be doing my double daily uploads, as I promised you guys I would be doing throughout the entire first month of MLB The Show 19. So let me know down below in the comments section what kind of videos you guys would like to see. Of course, I'm going to be preparing a lot of gameplay videos and stuff like that. But you know, like as far as like tips videos, what do you guys want to know? Some questions that you guys have, some stuff that you need help with, let me know down below in the comments section so I can go ahead and make a video on that. And then first, one more thing before we get into the video is later today I will have a video detailing the brand new second inning player rewards. They will be revealed on Livestream, Twitch, twitch.tv/Sony San Diego studio, so make sure to tune into that. And of course my video talking about that will be live probably like an hour or two after that goes. So very excited to see who our new legends are. But into today's video, we are going to be talking about Conquest and, you know, is it really worth it, and just everything you need to know about Conquest. And then finally a few more tips that can hopefully make this a little bit quicker for you. So I don't think I've actually made a single Conquest video this year, which is kind of strange. But then again, I don't think Conquest you know, straight up has like as prevalent as it was in the last couple years, at least at the start, because what they did this year is a little bit different. You guys can see we have quite a few Conquest maps where in the past, you know, I mean last year we had Conquest Extreme and then regular Conquest right out the bat, but usually we just have this and then that's kind of all for Conquest content. But this time they actually have a bunch of smaller maps, so we're gonna go through them and just see, is the rewards really worth it when it's all said and done? Is it really worth my time? Should I actually be trying to finish Conquest? So we're gonna start with the brand new one that just did release a couple days ago, of course, the Jackie Robinson Day Conquest map. And I just gotta say, I do personally like how it is. I just like it's creative, you know, it's not just the whole United States map like the regular Conquest. They think a pretty cool design, so I am a fan of this one, of course, for Jackie Robinson Day. This was not time limited, so you guys can still complete it. I know a lot of people are confused about that, but you can complete this even months down the road. You do not have to do this on Jackie Robinson Day, as it's already passed. Somehow they said I finished that. I haven't played it yet, but as you guys can see right here, the grand reward that we will be looking at is this Jackie Robinson card, and he's actually pretty good. I'm not going to lie. He is a first base primary position, which 78-91 contact, 35-58 power, which in my opinion, this is kind of the molding of the player that you want offensively, because he also has a lot of vision. So of course vision is directly oriented into the PCI, so especially on those higher difficulties you are going to want somebody with a higher vision. And then 95 speed, so having somebody with that good a speed at first base with 78-91 contact, 107 vision, I think that is very good. He is a very underrated card for being only a gold. And also for defensive wise at first base, 73 fielding, 78 reaction is also pretty good. But if you don't want to play him there, you can also play him at second base. Probably not third. His arm is a little too weak for that in my opinion, but 64 is definitely good enough to get the job done at first or second base. But otherwise, all the intangibles says this card looks really good. High contact, high vision, speed, guys, this year, that is really the formula for the cards that I think are the best to really go with, at least in my opinion. You know, with like the bloop hits and everything, even if you're late, you can get one to just bloop, and that speed on base can definitely be a problem. So the way the game currently plays, that is sort of the play style that I would recommend that you look towards. But I do recommend that you guys finish this one, because I think that card is pretty good. And as you guys can see, this really, there's literally one stronghold that you have to do. Obviously you have to traverse a little bit of area, but you also do get some packs and you get some XP along the way as well. I was hearing for the most part this takes, you know, 2-3 hours, something like that, probably closer to 2. So that really is not that bad at all. You'll probably get around, I guess it would be 1,000, 2,000, 4,000 on top of what you get from playing the game. So you always have to remember, you're going to get even more XP from playing the games, and then that Jackie Robinson card. So I do think that is worth it. this next one, and this is one that did get released throughout the year, and it looks like they are going to release maybe a new Conquest map every 2 weeks, something like that. It's kind of seeming like we're getting them that often so far. Looking at the 2 player rewards on this one, Hal Newhouser to start off. He throws really hard, 96 mile-an-hour fastball, 84 velocity, 82 break. The main problem with this card is he has no walks per 9 whatsoever. It's going to be hard to control with him. He has 59 control, but that BB9, of course, walk 9 directly correlates into how well you are going to hit your meter, and where the ball is going to go is where you actually want it to. Otherwise, he does have good stats, 87 hit 9, 92 K9, and 91 home runs per 9. I think this is kind of going to be a personal preference thing. If you are good at hitting up your spots with whatever it be, analog meter or pulse pitching, I definitely think you could maybe have success with this card, but it probably is going to be a little bit difficult. And then Keith Hernandez right here, once again, really good contact at first base, 89 and 90 contact, 49 and 41 power, 90 vision, 92 fielding, which is pretty much the best that you will find at first base, 68 reaction. Would like to see that a little bit higher, but you know, that fielding is going to counteract, and still elite defense at first base for Keith Hernandez. He's a lefty bat. You know, this card is all right personally. I don't know if I would probably do the Jackie Robinson program before this, in my opinion. It does look like there is, actually it's probably about the same amount of XP, and this probably takes a little bit longer, because if you guys don't know, and this is kind of the start of the tips, you really only want to play your stronghold games. Do not play any other games that are not. So obviously if you are for example right here, like just these hexagons right there, do not play a game there, simulate it. It's going to take a lot less time if you do that, so trust me, you are going to want to just simulate those games. You might lose a couple more fans than whether if you did play, but it will be worth it in the long run if you want to finish this fast and efficiently. And then you also will have to sometimes accept the fact that you will have to play on Hall of Fame difficulty, you will have to play on Legend difficulty. Of course, if you do not want to do that, you do have your Steel Fans phase, which I would always recommend that you take advantage of. Basically, this is just you pick any of the teams on the map and you get to take as many fans from them. So this is really helpful. Say I am rapidly approaching the Miami Marlins stronghold, but I only have, for example, 6, so it would be a pretty high difficulty. If I play them on veteran and take 2 million from them, their stronghold is only going to have 4 million, and if I had 6 on my hexagon, I will now have 8. So it's a good way to just get a lower difficulty game, so I always would recommend to do that, especially if you are a bit more of a novice player or someone who just has a bit of trouble playing on some of the higher difficulties, because it is hard, especially with the pitch speeds this year. So always make sure to be stealing fans and you know, just doing it like that. So that is something I would definitely make sure to do. But yeah, I would say do the Jackie Robinson program before this one. The first inning program, the backwards K, the strikeout challenge, this is a little bit different because this correlates into the first inning program. I would recommend, obviously we're kind of at the end of that as I was talking about the second inning program coming on. This is just XP. You don't really get any cards at all. You get Petco Park for some reason. But you probably could go without this if you already have. I mean, I guess you could go for the extra stars and get like the packs and like the stubs and the extra loot in the first inning program. But otherwise, I probably think you can skip that. We'll have to see what the second inning program Conquest challenge looks like. We'll go to the beginner one. I definitely would recommend to do this beginner one just because it is so quick. And you get the 78 Eric Gagne, who has 5 pitches, including a fastball, Vulcan changeup, curveball, 2-seamer, and a slider, 93 hit 9, 78 K9, 102 pitch clutch. So this is literally going to be very quick, and you'll gain about 1500 XP just from doing that alone, and then of course what you get from playing the game. So I would recommend start out with that as well, especially if you just are very new to MLB The Show. Then finally we are on to the big one, this whole Conquest map. I would definitely recommend to do this. The reason why is because you can earn a lot of XP. You guys know XP is very important. You guys don't have to have me tell you that anymore. You guys know XP is very important to get some of the best cards in the game. You do get this Ty Cobb at the end, who I think is really good. He doesn't have very good defense, and his speed is, you know, only average, but that contact and vision is pretty much almost maxed out at 110, 117, 125 vision, about 50 power per side as well. I definitely think this is a good card. He's done some damage against me from when I have been playing in ranked seasons, so that is something I'm personally going to be working on, is finishing out this Conquest map. And even if you don't want that Ty Cobb card, there's just so much XP that I think it is really worth it. Just like, you know, that's 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. I'm not going to count up all of them, but that is a lot. And then you also get a 10 standard pack bundle. You do get this 82 Bartolo Colon, who, you know, everybody needs a little big sexy in their life, of course. There's just a lot of stuff, a lot of XP, and it really will help you rank up and move up the XP reward path. So that alone, I do think it is worth it. This is, the 10 standard pack bundle is repeatable, by the way, so if you do want a way to farm some packs, completing Conquest will get you 10 packs, albeit that might not be the best way to go about getting what's worth about 1,500k, or I believe they're only regular standard packs, so yeah, that would be a 10k value, because the standard packs are different from the show packs. Those would technically cost 1,000. So it's all up to, you know, is it really worth the time? But I would definitely recommend at least do it once for the XP, get that Ty Cobb, try him out. He looks pretty interesting. I think you could probably have some good success with him. But yeah, that is pretty much Conquest. Any other tips that I would have is just, of course, to try to put your best guys out there, because you are using your actual squad, so you do want to have your best players out there. Once again, always make sure to take advantage of the steal fans phase. Something that I usually like to do, and something you'll definitely be able to get away with on, I guess more so this, because it's a larger map. Sometimes you want to go with the pipeline technique. You kind of just want to have one charging ahead and just move forward like that. You do usually want to have somebody, at least a couple fans, backing up each stronghold, and then really your goal is to just get as many hexagons as possible, because the more hexagons you own, the more fans that you will earn with the next phase, and then it's going to be easier for you to make more ground on the map, and then of course conquer more strongholds to eventually conquer the entire United States map, or whatever Conquest map you are looking at. And yeah, if you guys do have any more questions, let me know down below in the comment section. Like I said, the second inning program reveal is going to be tomorrow, so I will be revealing all those legends a little bit after the live stream, so make sure to stay on the lookout for that video, as well as the new Conquest map. I believe they'll probably show it as well. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to like and down below. Hope you guys are great today, and there you guys, I'm out. Yay.
Love is love, and hate is hate. To die is an awesome adventure, and I can hardly wait. Earth is a prison, I need a great escape. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone. You know I'm in my zone. I took a bite of the glory.